I feel totally fine, doc. No weird symptoms. Nothing. I really don't think I need to get tested for anything. I hear this all the time, and it makes sense, right? If you're not sick, why look for a problem? But when it comes to chlamydia, waiting for symptoms can be a huge mistake. In fact, most people with chlamydia have zero symptoms. That's right, zero. You could feel perfectly healthy while this silent infection is setting up shop. So, how do we find something that doesn't want to be found? That's where modern medicine turns into a bit of a detective story. Let's talk about the main tool in our detective kit, the nucleic acid amplification test, or NAAT. That's a fancy name. But think of it like a superpowered magnifying glass for DNA. Chlamydia has its own unique genetic fingerprint, and the NAAT is designed to find even the tiniest trace of it. It's so sensitive, it can spot the culprit long before it causes any noticeable trouble. This is a game changer because it means we don't have to rely on how you feel. The evidence tells the story. So, what kind of evidence do we collect? For many people, it's as simple as a urine sample. You might be wondering, how can my pee tell you what's going on down there? Well, when you urinate, the stream picks up cells from the lining of your urethra. If the chlamydia bacteria are hiding in those cells, they'll end up in the sample. The NAAT then scans the sample for that chlamydia DNA. It's non-invasive, quick, and incredibly accurate for urethral infections. But what if the infection isn't in the urethra? Chlamydia can also infect the throat or the rectum, especially from oral or anal sex. In these cases, a urine sample won't cut it. It's like searching for a suspect in the wrong city. This is when our detective work requires a different approach. A swab. A simple, gentle swab of the throat or rectum collects cells directly from the potential site of infection. This gives us the most reliable evidence for those specific areas. So, being honest with your doctor about your sexual activities isn't about judgment. It's about making sure we, the detectives, are looking for clues in all the right places. Now, let's say the test comes back positive. The next step is treatment, which is usually a simple course of antibiotics. But the investigation doesn't end there. We have to talk about your partner or partners. A common question I get is, but my partner feels fine too. Why do they need treatment? Remember how we started. Most people have no symptoms. If you have chlamydia, there's a very high chance your partner does too, even if they feel perfectly healthy. If only one of you gets treated, you'll just pass the infection back and forth like a tennis ball. It's called reinfection, and it's super common. Treating both of you at the same time is the only way to truly close the case and make sure the infection is gone for good. It's about protecting both of you. Getting tested isn't about being worried or assuming the worst. It's about being smart and proactive with your health. It's about using incredible technology to find a silent problem before it can cause real damage. Because while chlamydia is easy to treat when we find it early, what happens when it's missed? What happens when this silent infection is left to do its work, quietly, for years? That's a story for another time, but trust me, it's a much more complicated one. For now, let's focus on the simple solution. Don't guess, get tested. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to take care of yourselves.